Hey everyone, I'm Purge and welcome to another video. In this video I'm going to talk about and show you the update that was released today, the members reward program and auras. I may not sound as upbeat as I usually am. That's because something very bad happened on Saturday that very nearly almost made me quit playing RuneScape. In fact, I was going to make my quitting vid that very day, but I'll get to that after I've talked about this update. Anyway, yep, the reward program came out today. You can sign up for it on the RuneScape homepage if you hover your mouse over the account button and go down to members reward program. You'll see it, and you can go there and sign up to it. And then when you go in game, you'll get a prompt to come straight to this shop. You start off with 500 points, and if you sign up to the members reward program within the first 2 weeks of it being released, as in now, you get discounts on quite a lot of the items, which I'll go into in a moment. Now, quite a few people said that people that's been a member for years, even like myself, should get more points. But then JAGEX said, if we do that, if we backdate points, then the people that were members for years would have thousands upon thousands of points, and they would have to make everything in the shop really expensive, which would prohibit new members from buying anything. So I can kind of see their point. Anyway, yep, homepage, account, members loyalty program, sign up, and you'll get prompted in game to come straight to the shop, which is actually in Birthrup, right by the Warriors Guild. Be warned though, it took me a very long time to actually sign up to it, and over an hour in fact, because the servers couldn't handle the load. So I kept on getting white screens, and page cannot be displayed when I tried to sign up to it. But I finally did, so now I'm doing this video. Anyway, you talk to Juan, I believe, maybe. Hopefully I haven't said that wrong. Okay, so these are the auras. You can get auras that do different things, emotes, costumes. You can recolor your pet rock if you would like, or your Robin Hood hat. And I believe because of that, Robin Hood hats are actually going up in price at the moment. So maybe about to make some money on them if you've got a Robin Hood hat or two. And you can get titles. Titles are titles are things you get before your name. So if I chose Lord, I'd get Lord Purge, and you'd see it in chat, and you'd see it when you actually sort of clicked on me, right-clicked on me. Anything you can afford is in red. If it's at a discounted price, there'll be a little corner thing on it with a dollar sign. Of course, though, everybody's interested in auras now. There's auras here. It says like on sale. There you go. It was 4,250 points. At the moment, it's 400, and the discounts will last for the next 2 weeks. There's another one. There's one here. 5% greater chance of offensive spells hitting target. Doesn't work in PvP. You got an active length, which signals how long which tells you how long the effect will last, and the recharge length, basically cooldown length, is the time you've got to wait before you can actually use it again. So once you actually activate it, it lasts for 30 minutes, and when it's over, you've got to wait for it to recharge for 4 hours before you can use it again. There's another one, Sharpshooter, lasts for 1 hour, recharge time 3 hours. Now, bear in mind, the activation timer still decreases when you are logged out of the game. So if you actually activate an aura for say 1 hour and then log off and then come back half an hour later, you'll only have half an hour left because the time still ticks down when you are logged off. So please remember that. Also, if you actually unequip an aura when when after you've activated it, the timer it'll be deactivated straight away. The timer will be at 0, and you'll have to wait for it to recharge again. So, let's say a aura lasts for an hour, and then you activate it, and then you unequip it, and then you put it back on. It'll be deactivated, and then you have to wait for the cooldown timer or the recharge timer to go back to 0, so you can actually use it again. So. Oh, that was because my familiar left because I've been doing Slayer, came straight from Slayer. Oh, and the reason I got 2 party hats will become apparent later. So, yes, if you're going to activate an aura, do not unequip it or because it will deactivate if you unequip it. So if you're gonna activate an aura, make sure you do not equip it and make sure you stay on in-game to use it. So the 2 that interested me were the Reverence one slows down prayer drain, increases prayer restoration from potions. Now, I heard at 99 prayer, which I am, it only increases the length of using a prayer like Turmoil by 20 seconds, and drinking a prayer pot will only restore like 1 more point of prayer. So I'm actually not going to get that this time, because I only got 500 points. What I am going to get, let's see where it is. Nope. Oh yeah, by the way, Jack of all trades, the XP bonus one is still 15k points, so you can't get that for a while. Knockout one. Guarantees a finishing blow on an opponent if they are near death. Does not work in PvP. I'm doing Slayer anyway, so, you know, I'm going to get this one. I'll buy this one. Yes, I want to buy it. Okay, hand you the aura. Okay, to test this out, and there it is. And you can see the slot for it there. Now, to test this out, I'm going to go somewhere that's not so crowded. I'm going to go to... I hate it when it lags like that, because I always think the sound is not going to be in sync. Okay, so I'm here at Demonheim because it's a lot less crowded and you can actually see it properly. Now, I'll put it on. And you may have noticed, as I mentioned in my last video, that was like a thanks, special thanks to a friend video. I was mentioning that I was going for a rapier. I did actually get it on Saturday, so I was actually quite happy, but then this really, really bad thing happened not long later, which brought the whole thing down and ruined it all. But there you go, I got my rapier, thank God. It is very, very good. If you can get one, get it. It is really, really good. But then again, I'm sure all of you know that by now. So yes, I have it on, Knockout Aura. Let me just scroll on, let me just go down like that. I can see the time remaining. It's ready to use, and I can activate it. And that is the aura active, and you can see the little, hopefully you can see the small glow. I wonder if it's actually represented. Yes, it is. It is represented in there as well, and you can see it glowing in my hand, and you can see the sort of symbols on it. It's signifying that there's a aura active. So there you go. It looks pretty nice. There's particle effects come off of it, a glow, and some nice symbols on rapier. That's quite nice. And if I go time remaining, there you go. Currently active, 59 minutes 18. 59 minutes 18 seconds remaining, so I guess that changes. Yes, I know 6 seconds. That's fine. Now, what that aura does is, as I read on the shop, it deals a finishing killing blow to enemies. It doesn't actually work on all opponents, and I can't really like test it because we don't know what people not really sure what it works on and what it doesn't. I chose that one because I'm doing Slayer anyway. I'll see what it works on and see what it doesn't. So there you go. So folks, that's the members loyalty program and auras in a nutshell. Now, what I will talk about now is what happened on Saturday. I didn't really want to bring it up again because it's quite embarrassing. On Saturday, in fact, after I got my rapier and I was quite happy about it, to put it plainly, I'll tell you actually what happened. If I go to the bank, I can give you a visual of what happened. Bank. This is what happened. This is my rare tab. I haven't got any of it anymore. That was what I had left. Easter egg. Very briefly, somebody who I thought was a very good friend of mine, who I'd known for about 2 years, spoke to him on Skype all the time. Gave him my rares before, and he's always given them back to me. I've had his Pernix before. I've had his party hats before. Always given back to him. Always fine. I thought we were fine. In fact, 5 minutes before he scammed me, he had my blue and my cracker, and he gave them straight back to me. What we were doing, we were going to. It was myself, Mint, as I've mentioned before, and Dan Arathun, who has been who was in my free trade vid. We were doing a vid, and the person who scammed me himself, by the name of Odyssey, I've kept him on, just so you can see the name. His name is the same as my YouTube name, for a joke. There he is, previous name Sheening. There he is, that's the person who scammed me. Right there, Odyssey. And now I'm going to delete him. So if you see him in game, feel free to flame him. Yes, we were going to do a vid on trust, to show people that you can trust friends in RuneScape, which obviously backfired because the deal was I was going to give all my rare set to a few friends, and I was fine, and gave it to Mint, fine, gave it to Dan Arathun, fine, gave it to Odyssey, or as we called him, Eric, because that's his actual real name. He then logged out with them, and obviously because I'd given him my whole rare set before, I didn't think nothing of it. I thought it was just a joke. 10 minutes later, still wasn't back on. Half an hour later, still wasn't back on. And then we found out that he'd actually removed us all from friends, added us all to ignore the people that he knew on RS and Skype and stuff, and that was it. I'd realised then that he'd scammed me for this, like for my entire rare set. Obviously, you could call me an idiot. Yes, I am an idiot. I got scammed. I shouldn't have given it to him. But then again, in my defense, if you trust somebody with your items 100 times, you don't expect them to scam you the 101st time you scam them. The 101st time you trust them, you just don't expect them to do it. Like after all that time, and then just suddenly do it one day after you trusted them 100 times before. So you just didn't expect it and enter your head. But he did. He logged out with all of my rare sets, even though I've had it before and had stuff from me before and always give it back. This time, it decided to scam me. So all my rare set is gone, as you can see. Now, these two party hats were very, very generously given to me by my uncle. My uncle, who also plays RuneScape, I heard about it, I told him, and then he very, very generously gave me a blue party hat, his blue party hat, and his yellow party hat. So thank you very much for that. I won't mention his RS name because he likes his privacy, but thank you very much for that. I insisted that he shouldn't give it to me. I really didn't want to actually give it to me, but he absolutely insisted that I take them. So I did, partly because of that, and partly because my what I would consider my true RS friends have been very supportive. And partly because, obviously, because I still really like playing RuneScape. I still really like making videos for all my lovely subs. I'm still playing. I'm not quitting. I'm still playing. It's just going to be, as you can imagine, very hard from now on because I've had a full rare set for about 4 or 5 years now, and it took me years of merging, etc., to actually get all that all those rares. So that's basically years of work down the drain, just gone. But there you go. I was very much going to quit on Saturday. I was extremely close to quitting. Yes, I was gonna make my quitting video. Um, I was gonna make my quitting video on Saturday, but for the reasons I've already stated, I'm not going to quit, folks. I'm still gonna play. I'm still gonna do videos, so it's all fine. I'm still playing. Don't worry, I am not quitting. So, there you go, folks. I hope you like this vid. Um, let me join my FC. If you did like this vid, and I hope you did, please thumb it up, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to speak to me or anyone else in my FC, please join my FC. And there you go, folks. Bye for now.